Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? It's TAMSY FAE if you're new here. Also, if you're new here, welcome. And if you want to join the list, you just write join with your question. Also, after you write join in your question, make sure that Nightbot confirmed that you successfully joined. If it didn't, try again just because Nightbot is not a real person. It just kind of like keeps track of the list for me so I know who is next, which is very helpful. But yeah, also when you write join, please write a question. It just makes the list go by faster for everyone to have a turn so that we're not looking in the chat for your question. Yeah, I also want to say I do have a legal disclaimer and description down below. And you can have fun with the Nightbot. If you have any questions, you can ask Ronnie, or everyone in the chat likes to help, so that is very nice as well. I'll just go right to the reading, I guess, and switch the screens. There we go. I guess it's Paula already. Hi, Paula. How are you? Hi, everyone. I think there's quite a few people. The thing is going really fast. Hi, Rachie. Hi, Andre. How are you? Hi, Dottie. How's Samuel? Welcome. Let's just see. So for Paula, how did Em feel about hearing from you today? How did Em feel about hearing from Paula today? Hi, Layla. How are you? How did Em feel about Paula today? Huh. Ooh. There you go. You got the Judgment in the dark. Huh. I feel like there's an energy that maybe Em was doubting themselves today for some reason. I don't know if it has anything to do with you or not, or just kind of like their energy in general today for some reason. You have the Four of Cups as well. So I do feel like, I don't know why the Four of Cups is in the dark. Huh. I feel like I don't know if there was like a misunderstanding between the two of you, or if he's kind of like still thinking things through it right now, the current energy of how things went, just kind of like thinking things over, um, that sort of thing, and maybe whatever the conversation was. I don't feel like it's anything bad or anything. I just kind of like feel that energy is like, like trying to wrap their thoughts around whatever that was. With the Three of Cups, I do feel like overall that Em did appreciate you reaching out and hearing from you. With the Three of Cups, it does represent, abundance of love or joy, that sort of thing. I do feel like it was a positive connection overall. You also have the Knight of Pentacles in the dark. So I'm feeling there might be something else. Maybe Em is a little bit distracted from whatever this was. I do feel a little bit of being distracted or overwhelmed with other things that are going on right now. Knight of Pentacles in the dark too. I kind of feel like they're just kind of feeling stuck in whatever mood they were in. So I don't know if they were just bored or sort of kind of that energy. But overall, I do think it went well. I do feel like there's still kind of some of that energy around around his mind. Like, what was that? Like, what? Trying to wrap around their minds about how they feel about hearing from you today. I don't think it's bad. I just feel like there's something in their heads. Yeah, that would make sense, Paula. Yeah, confused about the connection. Yeah, I feel like he's kind of like still thinking things through. Yeah, exactly. Hi, JH. How are you? Nita, how are you? What is coming between Mustafa and me in the future? Okay, this is for Nita. What is coming between Mustafa and Nita in the near future? Hi, new love. Hi, Mike. There we go. For the Four of Cups, I feel like for the four cups, I do feel like you both have like some kind of blended pleasure going on. I do feel like in the most part you are like very similar in that aspect of your like way of thinking and planning. I do feel like there is a good connection there. Yeah, the Four of Wands too. So the Four of Wands represents celebration, right? So I do feel like there is some happiness going on between the two of you. I do feel like your future is looking good so far. Tarot doesn't go past a couple of months. But Yeah, I do feel like right now it is going well. Yeah, the King of Cups too. So I do feel like there's a lot of emotional support going on there. There's a lot of love. I do feel like there's a lot of support between the two of you and you have like a good balance overall. Um, I do feel like there's a little bit of some controlled feelings going on. So I don't know if that is Mustafa's energy about, not trying to show too many emotions of whatever's going on with them right now. You also have the Knight of Swords in the dark. So I'm also feeling there's a little bit of that, a little bit of pulsedness, or maybe a little bit just being unfocused in general about what the future looks like for them. I feel like they're not really in a space right now to plan too much into the future, or they haven't really put a lot of serious thought into it. Yeah. I do feel like there might be some changes coming between the two of you, or just between Mustafa. I'm not sure. It could be just, some kind of just emotional changes, maturity changes, whatever that is. Sexy nail butterfly. What's next for me in love? Ooh, what's for love for sexy butterfly? Let's see. Hi, Christine. Oops, I don't know what happened to my camera. All right, the Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, that's some interesting energy going on there. For what's coming in love, Eight of Pentacles, I do feel like there's some ambition. So I do feel like someone is coming towards you. I feel like this person right now, I don't know, I don't know if you know them or not, but I don't feel like you do. I do feel like this person is kind of like self-developing themselves right now. So I do feel like when they're in a better space is when you're going to meet them or run into them, whatever the energy is. I kind of like feeling like this person does know. If you don't know this person already, I do feel like this person may know someone else that you know. You have the Six of Pentacles in the dark. So I do feel like I said, I do feel like this person is going through things right now, and they're kind of like working on themselves and fixing themselves before they open up themselves to a new person. With the Six of Pentacles too, I do feel like there's a little bit of an energy about um I think it's mostly just about the self-care and like trying to move forward. Just trying to figure out what this energy is, It could be just because they're really focused on working on themselves. You have the Page of Cups as well. So I do feel like this person, um, I feel like they're going to reach out to you soon. So I don't know how soon that is for you or if you're going to meet them soon. But I feel like this person is just kind of like going to bring out the more inner child within yourself, just make you feel that little inner child type of energy again. Maybe this person is a little bit immature, kind of like likes to be silly, kind of like an immature person or something. A joker is what I'm trying to say. Um, I do feel like this person will bring you a lot of positive energy. They'll be more uplifting towards you than what you're used to. I also feel like this with the Ace of Swords, this is kind of like a new beginning. But I feel like this is also an opportunity. So I don't know if this person is just going to come in your life for a short period of time. I don't see anything long term right now, but just maybe just because you haven't met them yet, that it could grow into something long term. But right now, I just feel like it's kind of like an energy that's just going to come in and out of your life at the moment. That can always change. But I feel like whatever this is going to really lift your spirits and just bring you back onto the right path that you're supposed to be on. That's what I got. You're welcome. Dottie, can you tell me what you see about Paul and me? Okay, so what about Paul and Dottie? Paul and Dottie is Grace, right? Paul and Grace. Sexy Butterfly, you can join the list again if there's space. If the list is not full, you can join again. Oops. Cards are being fussy. Let's see. Between Dottie, Grace, and Paul. Huh. Oh, interesting. So this is between Paul and Dottie. I see you have the Page of Cups. With the Page of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there's a little bit of resisting feelings or like not really paying attention, not focusing on how they're feeling at this time. The Eight of Pentacles, I feel like there's a lot of scattered energy, like a lot of scattered feelings, a lot of scattered energy between the two of you. I feel like it's more about Paul than you. I'm not sure what this energy is, but I do feel like this energy, I'm not sure if this is Paul or you, but I do feel like Paul is kind of like not really into a relationship right now. Or if they are, they're not really taking it seriously kind of thing, you know? You have the Six of Pentacles too, so I do feel like there's an energy about not really putting a lot of focus in it again. I don't know if they feel like being trapped or something, or being tricked or something like that. I don't know what that energy is, if you know what that is at all. But you do have the Two of Cups. I do feel like this is an interest. I do feel like Paul does have an interest in you with the Two of Cups. You know, it's like connecting together and some love and romance. I do feel like some of that is happening. The Two of Cups can also represent that your relationship is growing. I mean, if that is what you're looking for, or whatever this relationship is between the two of you, I do feel like there is a connection that is kind of growing. It's just not quite there yet at this moment, you know? Hi, Bella. Hi, Amara. Hi, Gladys. Emily. What does Roxanne think of me? Huh? What does Roxanne think of Emily? Excuse me. What does Roxanne think of Emily? This one wanted to come out. Excuse me. Totally. I don't know what's going on here. You're welcome, Dottie. Huh. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I feel like I always do that. I think I'm breathing in my incense. I should learn to put them farther away. Yeah. So for Roxanne, I do feel like there's an energy about Roxanne thinking that you're tricking her for some reason. You know? I do feel like with the Page of Cups, she is looking for some more attention, more playful energy, more playtime. I can feel that for you and Roxanne. The Knight of Wands, huh? For Knight of Wands, I do feel like she wants a little bit more love, a little bit more attention. Maybe some more treats. Roxanne is a hamster, if anybody is wondering what I'm talking about. The Three of Cups, too, I do feel like, you know, she's ready for some socialization. You know, she wants to get out and mingle with people, maybe other hamsters. Yeah, you know? The Knight of Wands, too. Maybe she's ready for a new adventure, some new things that are coming, or plan more fun things for her. Looks like she needs a night out. You should give her more love. Okay. That is funny. Reishi, what's coming towards me, please? Ooh, what's coming towards Reishi? What's coming towards Reishi? Ooh, there's two here. Huh, they want to be together. Six of Pentacles really wants to be out tonight. So, you got the Ten of Cups in the dark with the Six of Cups in the light. So, I don't know if you're planning on expecting or you are expecting. Not sure what that energy is because in the dark. So, I kind of like feel like there's kind of like, I don't know if it's something you're planning and it hasn't really happened yet or something that could possibly happen. But I do feel like there's some kind of energy like trying to start something new. So that's why I said I don't know if you're trying to like grow your family or trying to be more creative. I just feel like it's more towards family because you have the Six of Cups, you know, representing children or nostalgia. Maybe it's just something from your past that has come up regarding this type of situation or something similar. Just kind of feeling that energy. You have the Six of Pentacles as well. So I do feel like I don't know if you've been looking for some community support, if you have been receiving some support within your community or with friends or family, but I do feel like there is some support. If you're not haven't reached out to them, I do feel like there is some supports available to you. You have the Two of Cups in the dark. For the Two of Cups in the dark, I feel like I don't know if there's been a separation or like just feeling a little bit alone right now. I do feel like there's some tension and a little bit of anxiety or stress. Um, yeah, huh. With the King of Swords, though, with the King of Swords, I feel a lot of energy. Like, I feel like whatever you're doing, you're on the right path. I do feel like um, you've been working on focusing on the truth of things and trying to figure things out. I feel like there's some energy around not really being too over involved with other people's situations, just kind of like staying focused on your own situation and the own things they have going on. But I do feel like there's energy like you're just ready with whatever life throws at you right now. I just feel like you're kind of like in the surrender phase where like, okay, I can take this, you know. I'm just gonna give up fighting it and just kind of like go with it type of energy. That's what I got for you. Huh. You're welcome, Reishi. Hi, Hot Sun. How are you? So, what are Matt's feelings and future actions towards me? Okay, this is for Hot Sun. What are Matt's feelings and future actions towards Hot Sun? Gotcha. Nope, that one's not coming out. Hi, Lucinda. How are you? Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. I mean, Nine of Pentacles. Huh. For the Seven of Wands, I kind of feel like Matt is kind of like having some emotions right now. So I don't know if he's like been putting up some barriers or some like boundaries or walls, whatever this energy is. I do feel like he's kind of like at the point where he's trying to give up. I don't know what he's trying to give up. I kind of like feel this loss of energy or loss of focus of whatever that is. The Three of Wands, even though he's feeling that, I do kind of like feel like he is trying to move forward. I'm not really sure how he's trying to move forward, but I do feel like he's trying to move forward. He's trying to get clarity about what's next for him, whatever that is for him. I do feel like there's a lot of confusion and worry about what is next as well. With the Eight of Wands, I do feel like he was a little bit restless and like really wanting to have that focus, really wanting to have that energy and motivation to be successful. I know that's not really the question that you're asking. I don't really feel like like the Eight of Wands, it could mean that he does want to reach out to you or connect with you. The Eight of Wands could also represent some passion and feelings towards you, but I kind of feel like there's a lot of other things going on with Matt that's kind of like, I'm not really sure if he's really focused on that energy right now. You have the Nine of Pentacles as well. With the Nine, I do feel like there's an energy about um, wanting to have that independence, wanting to get back on track, wanting to feel accomplished, and all that sort of energy. There's a little bit of like doubt there going on. So it's like, it's kind of like torn between all this positive energy, all this positive light with all the negative feelings as well. I know Three of Wands and the light doesn't really represent any negativity. Just kind of like feeling how the energies that I'm feeling right now is like, I want to move forward. I want this energy. I want it to be accomplished. I want all this passion and love and all this sort of thing. But it's like, I feel like he's also having trouble seeing, like, what's past my garden? Am I just stuck here? Can I move out and see what else is out there for me? I just kind of feel that energy. I don't know. That's what I got for you. Hi, Ariana. How are you? Venus William. What's coming towards me financially? Ooh, what's coming towards Venus financially? Hi, Mustard. Oops. That one wants to be out. Knight of Pentacles. Venus. I do feel like you're going to be productive. I do feel like you're going to get, I don't know if you've been working hard or you're going to be starting to work more soon, but I do feel like there's going to be a lot more opportunities for you to work or be more productive in that area. I also feel like there's an energy around not just working like for money, but I do feel like there's going to be an energy about you working on yourself and like working on restructuring your routine or your schedule or something like that. But I do feel like you are moving forward in a positive way. You do have the World in the Dark, so I do feel like this isn't really a complete cycle. I do feel like there's still some more work that needs to be done in order to get to where you want to be. And I feel like you know that, right? For asking what's coming towards you financially. The World in the Dark as well. It can mean like stay focused and stay like what your end goal is and where you want it to go. Because I do feel like there's an energy about maybe slacking a little bit or taking some shortcuts, which we all tend to want to do that sometimes. But I kind of feel like the universe is like, you will get there, just one step at a time. The Queen of Pentacles is also a good one to have. She's very nurturing and grounding and practical. So I do feel like her being suggesting to be practical, it kind of goes along the lines with not taking shortcuts and like not overlooking the little things. Just pay attention to detail is what I'm trying to say. You also have the Chariot. So with the Knight of Pentacles and the Chariot, I do feel like you are moving on a positive light. I do feel like things are gonna, there's gonna be some obstacles in your way, maybe a little bit of bumps in the road, but I do feel like overall you are in the right direction to completing your cycle, completing your circle, and that sort of thing. So that's some good energy. So I can see that. The two Pentacle cards do represent money is coming, so that is a good sign. Hi, Sherry. Andre, does David have romantic feelings for me? Ooh. Does David have romantic feelings for Andre? It's ending with the Two of Cups, so that is a good sign. For the Eight of Pentacles, I do feel like there's some ambition about wanting to get to know you more and figure out more things about you. I can see that. I can see that that might be a little bit of a growing connection. If it's not a connection already, I do feel like David is thinking about you or thinking about what sort of connection the two of you have. The Four of Cups as well, I do feel like there's an energy about having that blended pleasure. So I do feel like you're both on the same page when it comes to other things, you know, on other details that make a relationship, you know, like spiritually and, you know, all that other stuff. And then for the Judgment, I do feel like there's a new beginning for the two of you. So I don't know if you two are in a relationship or you're like starting a relationship. Whatever the energy is, I do feel like there's kind of like a redemption, you know, like a rebirth kind of thing where you're going to be like working on yourselves. And I do feel like the most important thing for you, Andre, into developing this relationship more is kind of like be your true self, be genuine, be who you are. Don't sugarcoat things, you know, don't dress a certain way to impress them. I feel like that is not what's going to impress David right now. I just feel that's kind of the energy that's being picked up as well. The Two of Cups, you know, that represents, you know, connections, love, romance, sex, all that sort of thing, things coming together. I do feel like there is some sort of connection, a growing connection. You know, I feel like maybe it's not quite there yet, but I do feel like whatever this is, it is kind of growing. Um, I do feel like there's a little bit of need of excitement. So I don't know if there's like a date or something that is planned or should be planned. Whatever this energy is, I do feel like there is some energy of like taking time to have that a little bit of excitement going on. Do something to spark that energy and that connection. That's what I got. Yes? Awesome. Hi, Highness. How are you? I'll be right. Sorry about that. Hopefully my camera comes back. Leela! Or is it Leela? Leela? Am I saying your name wrong? I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. H feelings towards me. Okay, so H feelings towards Leela? Leela. Is it Leela or Layla? Oops. All the cards want to get excited. Sorry about that. Yes, it's right? Okay. Sometimes I'm horrible at saying names. I'm sorry if I say anybody's name wrong. H's feelings towards Layla. That's some interesting energy. H's feelings towards Layla. The Eight of Cups. For the Eight of Cups, I do feel like H is kind of like in stagnation mode. I feel like they're not really putting a lot of focus on moving forward or like moving in any direction at all. It's kind of like feel the energy. They're just kind of like, it's gonna live for today for now, you know, kind of energy is what I'm picking up from. With the Magician in the Dark, I do feel like there's a little bit of um, questionable intentions. But I feel like it's not really questionable intention. It's kind of I feel like it's just kind of the energy that H is in right now. Yeah. With the tower too, I do feel like it's just going through things, so I don't know if they're like rebuilding themselves or like rebuilding what their next plans are, what the next steps are. Um, yeah. But the Empress represents love and a new opportunity, so new things are happening, like romance and um being like growing a connection together and just feeling that energy. I do feel that really strongly. I do feel like I don't know if they're like trying to listen to more of their internal instincts. It's just like listening more to like their intuition and more about how they feel than what they think. I just kind of feel like they're kind of like torn between what they think and how they feel. But I do feel like they do feel like positive energies towards you. I don't know what your relationship is, but I do feel like there is a good connection there. They do respect you and all that sort of energy. He's going through family problems tonight? Oh, you're not together right now? Okay. Yeah. I do feel like that's how he feels, just not like his mind's not quite there, you know? His mind and his spirit are not really connecting well together, you know? Yeah, but it's probably all this chaos that's going on, eh? Yeah. That's what I got for you, though. But overall, of how he feels towards you, there is love and a connection, respect there for sure. It's just kind of like the other stuff. Yeah. I'm throwing my cards around. Oh, you're welcome. Samuel. No message. Samuel, do you have a question? Even if it's just a general reading, I need to know what your question is. Is Samuel still here? Hopefully I'm saying your name right. If Samuel's not here, Ronnie, do you want to move the list up? I don't know what their question was. Yeah. Unless you see his question, I don't know what the question was. Lucinda. I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Lucinda, do you have a question? If you guys, when you join, if you can write a question, even if you don't have a question, you just want like a general reading or what's next for you or what's coming, that'd be very helpful because I won't read a reading unless I have a question. Will I travel in October? Okay, will Lucinda travel in October? Will Lucinda travel in October? Let's see. Yeah, all the cards want to come out for you. Ooh, there's 3 of them there. What was that about? Somebody has a lot to say to you. Let's see. For the strength card, For the strength card, I do feel like you will be traveling. I don't know if it's October or when it will be, but I do feel like there is some traveling going on there. I'm also picking up a lot of anxieties. I don't know if like you're worried about traveling or if you're worried about when you're going to be traveling. It's kind of like feeling a little bit of anxiousness or worried or whatever that stress energy is for you. For the strength card, though, I do feel like there's an energy about having that courage, and I feel like things will go well overall. I just feel like it's about staying calm and like staying focused on why you're traveling and where you're going. You have the Five of Wands in the dark. With the Five of Wands in the dark, I do feel like there's energy about having a little bit of a private achievement. So I don't know if traveling is like a big deal for you. I don't know if it's like your first time or whatever this energy is. But I do feel like you're going to feel better once this happens. You have the Nine of Wands. For the Nine of Wands, again, I kind of like feel like it's about having the courage and just being persistent that you can do this. I kind of feel like it's more like a final push to whatever direction this is for you. Whatever reason you are trying to or thinking about traveling, I feel like overall the energy around it is kind of a good idea for you. You do have the Seven of Swords in the dark. I feel like there's an energy like kind of like more about your energy rather than traveling for some reason. So I don't know what this energy is about you traveling, or if it's why you're traveling for something. But I do feel like there's a bit of that. I do feel like whatever it is, kind of like being honest with yourself and just being connected, like balancing your intuition with your logic. You know, just working on your alignment and focusing on what are the reasons that you are wanting to travel or are planning on traveling and what the end result will be. I mean, if you do have a lot of um, negative feelings about this traveling or whatever that is for you, do listen to your intuition. You know, our instincts and our intuition are usually always right, right? That's what I got for you. Hi, Sherry. How are you? You're welcome. Techie. Hi, Techie. How are you? Joji's feelings and thoughts towards me. Joji's thoughts and feelings towards Techie. Ooh, there's some good things going on here. The Two of Cups is in the dark though, so I do feel like there's a little bit of tension. I don't know if this tension is you or Joji, or if it's the tension is between the two of you. For the Seven of Swords, I feel like there's an energy around um, trying to start fresh. So I don't know if something has happened between the two of you and you're like trying to restart whatever that was again, or what this energy is. Because the Seven of Swords in the dark is kind of like a fresh start, and then you have the Ace of Pentacles as well, which is also a fresh start. So I don't know what these two fresh starts mean to you. If something happened and you got over it and then there's a new thing, I'm not sure what that energy is. But you do have the Nine of Cups, so I do feel like the Nine of Cups is kind of like, you know, happy and romance and that sort of thing as well. So it's kind of like a little bit of a confusing energy. But I do feel like Joji does have feelings towards you, does want a connection with you, does, you know, respect you and all that sort of thing. So I don't know what this tension and whatever this energy is. Um, I don't know if he's denying his feelings towards you or denying something. I'm not sure what that is. You also have the Ace of Pentacles. Again, like I said, you know, it could be um, a new step in your relationship or just a new energy for you overall, Techie. I don't know if you've been looking into other things or other possibilities. There's been distance. Okay, yeah. Huh. Things coming to me in 3 months. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure, Chucky. But you do have like two new beginnings, so maybe this new energy could be like, I feel like this energy is more about you, Chucky, about, you know, having a new start. So I don't know if like letting go of this will like open you up for like a new partner, a new job, a lot of new things, you know? That's what I got for you. The cards are suggesting that, yes, Techie. Yeah. It's totally up to you, but I do see like there's a new big beginning for you. You have 2 cards with a new fresh start, so you know, whatever that resonates with you, I feel like go with it. Vanessa, who is coming towards me in love? Who's coming towards Vanessa in love? Ooh, who loves Vanessa? Who loves Vanessa? Hmm. The Nine of Pentacles. I was gonna say Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups is kind of similar. It's all about having that happiness and luxury and perfection and all that sort of thing. I feel like this person who is coming towards you, or this person who is available towards you, is like really grounded and kind of like really good at working, or works really hard, or like really good with the home life and work life situation. I do feel like this person does want romance and is looking for a happy family life and fulfillment and that sort of thing. You have the Nine of Swords. For the Nine of Swords, I feel like, I don't know if it's just because this person doesn't know you or you don't know them, but I am feeling this energy around having a little bit of blocked energy, but also a little bit of like self-doubts, or kind of like scared about what is next, or like disappointments. I don't know what that is, but I do feel like if you do know who this person is, you're kind of like questioning, like, do they love you? Or is this just lust? Is love lust? Like, what is this? Or I don't know if that's your feelings towards them, but I do kind of like feel that energy. You do have the Star in the Dark too, so I do feel like there's a little bit of, again, with some blocked energy. Um, Maybe there's a little bit of worry from childhood or some past relationship experiences. But I do feel like that is a little bit of what's clouding your energy about finding this love, or some sort of energy around you. You have the King of Swords in the Dark as well. So I feel like the King of Cups in the Dark is kind of like about taking a step back and reassessing your situation, reassessing your energy, making sure that your alignment is good, making sure what you're thinking and how you're feeling is matching up well. And if there's any negative energies from your past or anything like that, like, try to release them, try to look forward, and just because something went wrong with a relationship previously doesn't mean it will happen again. Whatever that energy is for you, I just feel like there is some kind of release that needs to happen before you can meet this person. This person does feel like a genuinely good person that could be available to you. That's what I got for you. Hi, Haynes. JH, what is my old friend EC thinking of me? Ooh. What is JH's old friend thinking about EC? Alright, no, what is EC thinking about JH is what I meant to say. What is EC thinking about JH? Huh. Six of Cups. I feel like EC is thinking about you. The Six of Cups in the dark, it's about thinking about someone from the past, I feel that energy. That's funny that that came up. For the Six of Cups in the dark, I do feel like it's kind of a little too soon to pick up on any real energy going on. I also feel like there's an energy about wanting to move forward with, I don't know if they're thinking about reaching out to you or if you guys have reached out to each other already, but I do feel like there's an energy about wanting to reconnect with the Knight of Wands as well. Knight of Wands in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about being a little frustrated, but I feel like the frustration is just a little bit of scattered energy. So I don't know if you two have been to have connected together already, or if it's something that's planning. Just kind of like figure out what is what kind of energy, You have the Page of Wands too, so um, I feel like even though EC may be thinking about you, I don't feel like EC is trying to connect with you or like contact you right now. For some reason. Or they're just too busy to for right now. I'm just feeling like a lot of energy, but I feel like the energy is more about being a little bit too busy and rather than not wanting to, You have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, I do feel like there's some energy of like wanting to connect with you. Like this is energy I'm feeling of like wanting to connect with you, thinking about you. I do feel like they're wanting to make some changes and trying to deal with whatever's going on with them. I feel like there's maybe that EC may even have something that they need to tell you, but they're kind of not trying to avoid that at the same time. But I do feel like whatever this is, if you reach out to EC, I do feel like it will be good on their part. For some reason, that's what I got for you. I don't feel like they're going to be the ones to reach out to you right now, but that could just be the current energy. Energies are always changing. May change their minds tomorrow. Paula, is M interested in progressing things with me? Okay, so is M interested in progressing things with Paula? For the King of Cups, I do feel like there is an energy around um, M wanting to be emotionally supportive and available towards you. I do feel that energy. I do feel like they're kind of like questioning things in their mind, though. I feel like they're kind of like trying to figure some things out. I'm not sure what they're trying to figure out, but I do kind of like feel that energy. I do feel like I don't know if they're like holding back their emotions or like trying to hold back something from you. I do feel like they're struggling with their own internal balance, whatever that is. I do feel like they want to tell you something though. So I don't know if you know what this is or not. The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups, I do feel like they do want a commitment with you or they do want to express gratitude towards you, whatever that energy is for you. I do feel like the same commitment because the Rainbow of Cups does represent commitments and I am feeling that a little bit. Whatever that is between the two of you, I do feel like whatever it is, things are going well between the two of you. You have the Nine of Pentacles as well. The Nine of Pentacles in the dark. Nine of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like there's a little bit of a need for some balance. And I do feel like M might be a little bit standoffish right now. I don't know if you're feeling that or not. But I do feel like they're trying to hold back for some reason. I'm not sure why. You have the Page of Cups too. So I do feel like they're not wanting to make any moves too fast. I do feel like they're kind of like resisting things. I don't know if they're trying to resist their feelings towards you because they do have feelings towards you. I just feel like there's a little bit of going on here, and this it's kind of like, I want to, but I don't want to. They feel like, I don't know if they're like, their heart, their soul really has a connection with you, really feels love and joy and whatever towards you, but it's kind of like their logic is like, is this the right choice? Am I making the right decision being with Paula for some reason? I don't know why I just feel like they're overthinking everything is what I'm trying to say. Like there's so many things in their mind that they're going through. It's just friendship first, yeah. Like I'm not even really sure. Like I do think that there is a connection. Like they do, like with the King of Cups, there is feelings towards you. It's just kind of like this energy is kind of like holding back. So I don't know if it's just because M doesn't know how you feel about them, and they don't want to like spill their heart out towards you, and if you don't feel the same way, it's kind of like that kind of energy. So I don't know. I think you'd have to have that conversation with M to figure out what that is. But yeah, maybe not go too fast though. But should I or should I or well should I or will I move from where I am living now? Okay, so Mike wants to know. Should Mike stay where they are or move? You're welcome, Paula. Should I move? Should Mike move or should they stay? Should Mike stay or should he move? For the Six of Swords. For the Six of Swords, what is the Six of Swords? Six of Swords is kind of like letting go and trusting your intuition, but you know that, right? You already know those things. For the Eight of Swords in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about being open to new perspectives, like being open to new ideas. So maybe a change for you or something new would be good for you overall. Like best for your interest. You have the Two of Cups in the dark too, so I don't know if like um there's an energy about like getting out of your comfort zone or like trying to open up yourself for some new ideas, new things to come together for you. You have the World. The World can also represent moving or like finishing a cycle, like whatever it is that you're done with, maybe it's done with where you're living now and moving would be something that would give you um a change of pace of what you're needing is what I'm trying to say. You do have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is also about movement and fast thinking and fast energy, taking action. It could also represent traveling somewhere. And travel doesn't necessarily have to mean like traveling in an airplane somewhere, it could be just, moving from one spot to another. So I do feel like the cards are kind of suggesting a move would be good for you. Not just to move, I do feel like it might be good for your soul as well, whatever this energy is for you. Hi, Karen. How are you? Hi, blessed one. Major. Major, what is your question? Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it now. My question, no contact. What is going on with Nazian? I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Right now, as I already saw a black flag as her profile picture. Like, who died? Huh. What is going on with Nazanin right now? What is going on with Nazanin? Nazanin. What is going on with Nazanin? Huh. Haynes, I'm so happy that you got on. It is a victory for sure. Woohoo! Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate your patience and persistence. I do. So let's see. Trying to find the energy for Nazanin. Trying to find Nazan's energy. Huh. Nazan. Nazan. Nature, I do feel like whatever Nazian is going through, I do feel like there's an energy where they're okay, you know? I feel like they are happy from whatever it is. I do feel like they are happy right now for the current energy, but they do have the Ace of Cups in the dark. So I do feel like there is an emotion about being overwhelmed and kind of being disappointed and disconnected with something or someone or something, wherever that situation is for them. I do feel like it might have to do with something that is legal. I'm not really sure what that could be. The Justice is in the dark, so I kind of like feel like it's more about figuring out some kind of action. Like I don't know if somebody was just like not serving them well, you know, like I don't know if they experienced a breakup or a loss. I'm not really sure what that is, but I do feel like there's a lot of disappointment, a lot of like figuring out lies and that sort of thing. I feel like it's more than like a physical death. I do feel like it's just somebody just walked away from their lives right now. I do feel like that energy is kind of like, you know, they just figured out the truth about this person and they're just trying to release them, but at the same time they're having trouble releasing them, and they're kind of like stuck on the emotions of feeling disconnected and disappointed and just kind of like mad with from them holding back information from them or whatever that was. But they do have the Queen of Pentacles, so I do feel like whatever going on with them, that they are going to get some justice and they are going to be able to feel grounded. But I do feel like, you know, they're trying to stay strong, but they're inside emotionally, they're kind of like a little bit of a wreck. You know, they're trying to pretend that they're all calm and put together, but, you know, so I do feel like there is something going on with them. I'm not quite sure what it is. I just feel like somebody just kind of like, you know, didn't something just didn't go right between them and someone else. So I'm not sure what the black flag represents or anything, but this is what I got for you. You're welcome. New love. Will I meet my next committed boyfriend online or out in real life? Huh. Will new love meet their boyfriend online? The Hermit. The Hermit says yes. Let's see. Will new love meet their boyfriend out in real life in person? Six of Wands is also a yes. So let's just see. Who is this person that will be a committed boyfriend towards new love? Huh. Let's just see here. Just one more card. You got the Justice in the dark, so I do feel like there's some kind of energy. So I don't know if like you're the one that's blocking this energy, but I do feel like there is a new beginning for you. You know, the Ace of Pentacles is like a new partner, new love, new possibilities. I do feel like that. I do feel like there's also a new adventure for you. Whatever this energy is, I feel like you need to release it. You need to release any negative energies from your past. I do feel like there's also an energy about seeing things from a different perspective. Like, think about the inner beauty rather than the outer beauty for this committed relationship. The Four of Wands is, I see that there's going to be a celebration. So I do feel like you are going to meet this person soon. I feel like you might even know who this person is. So I don't know if you did meet them online and in person already. I'm not sure. But I do feel like there's that sort of energy is like, you know, you need to let go of whatever happened before and, you know, have this new beginning, this new fresh start with new possibilities and all that sort of thing. You also have the Emperor in the dark though. So with the Emperor in the dark, I do feel like there's some kind of feelings about being overly concerned. So I don't know if you're hanging on to something from your past that is kind of like blocking this present energy that is happening for you. But I do kind of like feel like um I don't know if it's your friends or their friends, but I do feel like there's friends that are kind of like holding you back from each other for whatever reason that is. So if you don't know who this person is, maybe it's their friends that are kind of like blocking them and clouding their energy from having these perspectives towards meeting you. But I do feel like whatever that is, I do feel like that cycle is gonna be broken soon, and you are gonna meet. So I feel like you have a chance of meeting this person either online or in person. Either way, I do feel like you will meet them. Christine, general reading for the next 2 weeks. Ooh, general reading for the next 2 weeks for Christine. Not sure where to put my cards. There we go. That's a little bit better. For the next 2 weeks, I see the stars in the dark. I feel like there might be a little bit of a disappointment. I feel like the disappointment may be just an opportunity that was missed. I don't know if like plans are gonna be canceled or something's just not gonna go the way that is planned for some reason. You have the Five of Pentacles in the dark, so I do feel like there's going to be some positive changes. So I feel like whatever this opportunity is for you, whatever opportunity you think this is, I feel like missing it is not going to be a bad thing, you know? It might feel like it might bring you some disappointments or whatever that is, but I do feel like if you miss something, it is for a good reason. With the Five of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel like whatever this is, you're going to have luck on your side. There's going to be some positive changes. I do feel like you're going to be like whatever that missed opportunity was, I feel like you are going to make up for it, or something or someone's going to make up to you for whatever that was. And I think this opportunity may involve a new job or a new position at your work or some sort of way of making money. For the Seven of Pentacles, I do feel like there's an again, you have like with the Pentacles and the Star. I do feel like for some reason there's an energy around money. So I don't know if you start a new job or whatever that energy is for you. I do feel like there's some kind of energy also about getting results and being determined to get these results. So I don't know if you've been planning something for a long time and it's just finally going to come together for you, or you're just going to get a new idea on how to make that successful for some reason. I don't know if you had an idea from a long time ago and it didn't work out, you had disappointments, and like now is a good time to start whatever that was for you. I don't know if you know anything what I'm saying, but I feel like this is coming for you. And whenever that happens, I do feel like you're going to go through and kind of like a rebirth, and like a new energy is going to come for you. But I do feel like whatever this is kind of like really listening to your instincts and really listen to um, yourself, and like don't have any self doubts about it. I feel like whatever this was may have not have been a good time before, but now it is. I do feel like there's energy like being honest with yourself though, like don't do more than what you can handle kind of energy. I understand. Oh, that's awesome. There was a lot of energy there. You're welcome. V, what is your question? Oh, I see it. I see your question. This man, Mahal, told my friends he's romantically in a situationship. I would like to know what are Milan. He's your crush. Feelings towards that woman. Is he in love with her? Huh. So, is V's crush in love with another woman? Let's see. Is V's crush in love with another woman? Is V's crush in love with another woman? This one wants to be out. The cards all took a fit. For the Queen of Wands in the dark, I do feel like they are respected. So I do feel like this person is in a good relationship. You know, I do feel like there's magic between the two of them. I do feel like whatever it is between the two of them, I do feel like they are determined to be together for some reason at this time. The King of Cups also represents some love and connection and emotional compassion towards each other. I do feel like they are emotionally supported and connected towards each other. I do feel like right now they do have a good balance. So there is love between the two of them. There's the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark though. So I do feel like whatever this is, they may have a little bit of relationship problems. But I feel like whatever the problems are, they are going to work through it. And I do feel like whatever the conflict is, I do feel they're going to get through it. I do feel like there are sensing some jealousy. So I don't know what the jealousy is. If it has anything to do with your crush or the woman that he's with, or where this jealousy energy is coming from. But that is what I got for you. Yeah, I feel like he is right now in love with her, or he thinks he is. I don't know if he's truly in love with her, but at the moment he does think that he is. Mostly because she really respects him, I'm guessing. That's the energy I was picking up. That's what I got for you, V. Samia, when will Safe reach out to me? Ooh, when will Safe reach out to Samia? Ooh, Judgment, huh? Judgment's been coming out a lot tonight. For the Judgment, I do feel like Safe, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, will like, I don't know if they're going to reach out to you, but I do feel like they're going to come to a realization about you. I feel like whatever this realization about you is, it's going to be a positive one. With the Four of Cups in the dark, I do feel like they're going to find something new about you that is going to spark their interest to want to reach out to you as well. I do feel like there is an energy about like trying to think about what is the best way how to reach out to you for some reason. I don't know if this is something that their mind is telling them one thing and their intuition is like telling them another thing, and they're just trying to match up what that is right now. You do have the King of Pentacles, so I do feel like they are working on their own personal growth and they are trying to work on themselves. I do feel like whatever it is, they are trying to have patience and they're trying to be responsible. I just feel like a lot of that energy, I do feel like they are busy with their work or busy trying to find work, whatever that energy is. But I also feel like this person does want to be a generous lover and is looking for love as well. And it's kind of like trying to figure out how to fit in love situation with work life situation, you know, trying to find that balance. There's also the Five of Cups. I don't know if like Safe is like going through things right now, but I do feel like there's an energy about um feeling a little sad or depressed or let down. I don't know what that energy is. But I do feel like whatever it is, they are trying to stay positive. They are trying to work through whatever that is for them. So I don't know if they're going to like reach out to you when they're done with this healing of whatever kind of healing this is. I feel like this healing may be, I'm not sure if it's like a healing from a past relationship or if it's something else. But I do feel like there's some sort of energy where um, when they heal from that, they may consider that kind of energy. He said he is also sick of energy. Oh, okay, yeah. I could feel there was some healing going on there. Okay. Now he's not answering the messages. Okay, yeah. I feel like he's trying to work on himself. I feel like he's having a hard time with that, Samaya. Yeah. Maybe just give him a little bit of time to do some more healing. Gladys, do you see my best friend moving back to Missouri from Las Vegas soon? Ooh, Gladys. Well, Gladys's best friend, this one really wanted to come out. Those two ones too. Okay, huh. Gladys, I do see like there's a lot of energy here going on with your best friend. With the Temperance in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about wanting to find this balance. I do feel like they're falling apart, and I do feel like there's an energy where they're just ready for a new change. Like they're ready for it. Like whatever is happening where they are, I do feel like they are seriously thinking about moving, or just changing things up. There's also the King of Wands. The King of Wands is in the dark as well. So I do feel like I don't know if they're going to be impulsive about this moving or if they have higher expectations about this moving than what they should. The Three of Wands can represent a moving, can it represent air travel or just any kind of traveling. So I do kind of feel like they're making progress, or they are thinking about making progress about moving and like trying to find some new opportunities. I feel like they're trying to be optimistic about it. There is a white feather there, so I do feel like when I see a white feather that their angels or their spirit guides or whatever is with them and kind of like guiding their journey. So I do feel like they will be guided to make the right decision for them. There's a Three of Pentacles, so I do feel like whatever's happening right now, I do feel like they kind of feel like they don't have support. So I don't know if they feel like they don't have support in the like a money financial situation to move right now, or if that is something that they're worried about. I feel like there's an energy of like they don't want to be alone and they're really frustrated about being alone and they want to um, just have a new start, a new thing, you know? I feel that. I just feel like they're just ready for what is next step for them and like wanting to find a new beginning for some success. As I got for you, Gladys. Sibia. Hi, Sibia. Hopefully I said your name right. If I said your name wrong, I am so sorry. Amira, how is N really feeling about me and his intentions? Ooh, Amira. How is N really feeling about Amira and what is his intentions? See, Abby, you have to join the list. You have to write join first, and then your question. Join has to be first because Nightbot's not a person. It's just kind of like a robot. And when you write join first, it will add you to the list. So. Ooh, there's a lot of energy here. For the Five of Cups, I feel like there's an energy about wanting to move on or move forward. I do feel like they want to work on their relationships. I don't know if they're working on the relationship with you or whatever this is. I do feel like they do want to work on a relationship. They do want to have some clear boundaries with how they're moving forward in that area. I also feel like there's an energy about kind of, I don't know if they're feeling down right now. I just kind of like feel that down or low energy kind of. Yeah, the King of Pentacles as well. With the King of Pentacles, I do feel like there's energy about working. I don't know if they've been spending all their time working or thinking about working, but I do feel like they're trying hard to be successful, but at the same time, they're trying to find their balance and trying to control their emotions and their feelings for some reason. The Page of Pentacles is also in the dark. There's a lot of energies in the dark. For the Page of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about lacking progress and procrastinating and like trying to learn from mistakes, but like struggling with their mistakes that they did. I feel like there's a lot of worry about the mistakes that they've made. I don't know if these mistakes have anything to do with you or not, but I do kind of like feel this energy. You have the Two of Cups in the dark. So I do feel like there's some tension, and I do feel like there's some energy around being withdrawn and not really putting a lot of focus into other people right now. They're just kind of like focused on themselves and working on their own thing, moving forward. Sorry, Amira, that's the only energies that I have for you is like them is kind of like focused on themselves right now. I feel it's like a really strong energy. Blessed one, what is your question? Is Blessed one still here? Oh, there you are. General reading? Okay. General reading for Blessed one. Ooh, this one really wants to come out today. Ooh, there's another one. Okay. You have a 2-in-1 deal. There we go. Ooh, that's some good energy for you, Blessed one. Look at that. The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, I do feel like there's a connection. I do feel like there's a growing success going for you. I do feel like, I don't know if it's like you're being more focused on your responsibilities or what's going on there, but I do feel like you have a much stronger focus moving forward. With that energy. It does come with the Five of Cups though, so I don't know if there's like this connection and this growing success for you is going to be slowed down from some obstacles or some challenges that are coming your way. I do feel like whatever this is, it's going to be a change and a challenge for you as well. But I do feel overall that it might be good. Good energy. I feel like you might even meet someone, so that is some good energy. Or reconnect with someone. You also have the Two of Pentacles. You have two, so I do feel like there's going to be some changes and challenges for you. I do feel like whatever your challenges are, you might be torn between choices. So being torn between choices, I do feel like that will be a challenge for you. I feel like you don't have to rush into it. You could take time to think about your decisions and like weigh your options, maybe write the pros and cons of whatever that decision is for you when you're choosing it and moving forward. Yeah, but I do feel like there's going to be some success. You also have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is like, being on top of things and just feeling happy and joyful, and, it could also represent some romance and sex and all that sort of thing. It could be making more money. I do feel that energy for you as well. You have the Magician, so I do feel like magic is on your side. I always feel like magic is on your side when I get the Magician. But I do feel like you're going to be working on your skills. So I don't know if you're going to be learning something to make more money, or if you're just going to be able to manifest some good energy towards you moving forward. But this is some positive energy. I do feel like there's an energy about being aware of a smooth talker. So be aware if someone's trying to talk you into something that may not serve you. So I don't know if that is why the Five of Cups came with the two. If this person is gonna come into you or like try to talk you into something, may not have the best intentions. So keep that in mind. Hi GW. How are you? Ariana, will my next person approach me or will I approach them? Will their next person approach Ariana? Five of Pentacles. I think the Five of Pentacles is no, that they're not going to approach you. Will Ariana approach them? Will Ariana approach them? Whole bunch of cards came out. So I feel like yes, because you got that. So I do feel like if you approach them, that is how you're going to meet your next partner. I'm not sure who they are, Ariana, but I do feel like they're not going to approach you. You're going to need to approach them. And I do feel like when you do approach them, there is going to be like a rush of energy, like a fresh start, new possibilities, new adventures. I don't feel like it's something that's going to last long, but I do feel like it will be a fun, exciting adventure for you, you know? That's what I got for you. You're welcome, blessed one. Mustard. General career reading for this week for Mustard. What's going on with the career? You got the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. You can, if the list is still open, Mike, just join the list again if it's still open. I'm not sure if it's still open. I think it is. For the Queen of Pentacles, I do feel like, the Queen of Pentacles is a good one to get for career or job. I do feel like whatever it is, you're going to feel grounded this week. I do feel like you're going to be on top of things. I do feel like you're going to be practical in your decisions that you're making moving forward in your career, job, work week type of situation. You have the Eight of Swords, though, in the dark, so I do feel like there's an energy about being open to new perspectives, being open to new ideas, and being more creative in that sense. I do feel like whatever this energy is, I feel like you may be learning some new skills towards your business or just learning new skills at work. I don't know what your career, job, life situation is, but I do feel like you're going to be learning some things. And I feel like there's an energy about being practical about what you're learning and what you're focusing on. You have the Queen of Wands in the dark, so I do feel like you're going to have some self-respect. And I do feel like whatever this energy is, I do feel like the Queen is kind of like telling you, like, don't, like, listen to your instincts, but also like don't be so quick to react to some situations going out to work is what I'm trying to say. Don't have a hot temper when you're going into work. So I don't know if like something's gonna happen where someone's gonna test your patience. I kind of feeling that energy, so just be mindful of that person or that situation that may, you know, test your patience a little bit. You also have the King of Wands. For the King of Wands in the dark, I do feel like whatever this is, I feel like you might have higher expectations than what is needed for this, or whatever's happening is not going to really quite meet your expectations. So I do feel like be mindful, like not to be so hard on yourself if whatever this is isn't going to work out the way you're planning it or intending it for it to happen, sort of energy. But yeah, that's what I got for you. Overall, it's going to be a good week. You know, just keep in mind of keeping it cool and collective moving forward. Sexy butterfly. How does Elvin feel about me? Ooh, how does Elvin feel about sexy butterfly? Oops, this one wanted to be out. Okay, huh. For the Four of Pentacles, I do feel like Alvin is kind of like feeling a little bit um worried about acceptance. So I don't know if they're like worried about you accepting them or your family accepting them, or if they're worried about their family accepting you. I don't know what this energy is, but I do feel like there's some kind of like negative energy around acceptance for some reason. I do feel like they're struggling to release some past energies. So I don't know if something happened with them in the past and they're just kind of like hanging on to that energy for a little bit for some strange reason. But you also have the Nine of Pentacles. So I do feel like Alvin does have positive feelings towards you. You know, the Nine of Cups is kind of like happiness and fulfillment and romance and all that sort of things. So I do feel like he does have that energy towards you as well. The Ten of Cups, I do feel like he's not really looking for a serious commitment right now. So I'm not really sure what your relationship is between the two of you, but I do feel like he's having a little bit of struggling with his self-confidence and struggling with communication for some reason. I do feel like he's kind of having some trust issues for some reason. I'm not sure what that is about. You also have the King of Cups. For the King of Cups, I do feel like it's kind of like analyzing the situation and like trying to figure out what's what kind of energy, you know? I feel like he's kind of like trying to figure out like what is this? Is this like a love, lust? Like what is this? I do feel like he's trying to be supportive. I don't know if he's trying to be supportive towards you or just trying to be like supportive for whatever this acceptance energy is, you know? I also feel like there's an energy about trying to control some emotions and like trying to work on their balance at the same time while still trying to be kind. So I'm not really sure what all those emotions are, if you know what that means to you, but that's what I got. Sherry, what positive changes do you see in my marriage with hubby? So what kind of positive changes are coming for Sherry in their marriage? Hmm. Positive changes for Sherry. Positive changes for Sherry. Five of Wands, huh? I tried to shuffle the Five of Wands back in a couple of times, but it just really wants to be out. Positive changes for Sherry. The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark. I do feel like there is some relationship problems. I'm not sure if you're aware of them or not. I kind of like feeling that there's some kind of situation. I don't know if it has to do with the work or money problems or if it's something completely different. You have the Justice in the dark as well. The Justice in the dark, I am feeling like there's an energy about not taking accountability. So I don't know if that is your husband not taking accountability or whatever this energy is. Yeah, the Six of Wands though. So the Six of Wands, I do feel like there is some stats. I do feel like there's going to be some self-confidence on your part, Sherry. I do feel like whatever it is, you're going to be making progress. I do feel like you're going to be seen. So however that resonates with you about you being seen. So I don't know if your husband is going to come to a realization about you and just take accountability or whatever that energy is. But I do feel like there's going to be a positive light. There is the Five of Wands. So I am feeling like there's going to be some challenges and changes within this rebuilding. I do feel like you're going to be going through a phase of rebuilding your relationship. I do feel like it's going to feel about walking on water. It's going to feel like trying to get out of the rough waters into the calm waters kind of energy. I am sensing that a little bit here. With the Five of Wands, I also feel like there's energy around some disagreements. I don't know what that is, but I also feel like there's some ambition. So I do feel like there's an ambition to work things out, works things through. So I feel like that is a positive aspect. But with the positive, there's also a little bit of negativity here. So I'm not sure if that is a good thing on your part or not, but that is what I have for you. I hope it all goes well and gets sorted. Highness, what kind of man is my next partner? I'm just going to refresh my camera. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know what happened to my camera. I kind of froze. Hopefully things are working now. What kind of man is my next partner for Highness? What kind of man is Highness's next partner? Who is this person? Temperance. The Temperance is in the dark, so I do feel like this person, I feel like this person may be a little bit lost when you meet them. I do feel like this person may be a little bit, like a new person. Not a new person, but I feel like this person may be like more with modern technology and that sort of thing. I do feel like they're open to new perspectives. I do feel like this person may be like a liberal or something like that. That type of energy. I do feel like they're going to be like more open to ideas and perspectives and that sort of thing. Yeah, the Three of Cups though, so I do feel like when you meet this person, it won't be like at any special event or anything like that. I do feel like when you meet this person, I feel like whenever you meet this person, it's not going to be like a long-term thing, but it can always grow into a long-term thing. But I just feel like when you meet them, they're just not going to be looking for a long-term relationship at that time. But, energies are always changing. So I do feel like this person is going to go beyond over the moon kind of energy towards you when you meet them. You have the Justice too. So as soon as I pulled out the Justice, I did feel like this person may be working in some kind of legal field moving forward. The mic died? Oh. I didn't know. Sorry about that. It was charging. The light was on.
That's good. People can hear me.
Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? I guess they can't hear me. Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Oh, you can hear me now? Okay, great. Someone said yes. Thank you. I wasn't sure. I don't know what happened to my mic. Sorry about that, guys. Are good? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'll start that over again because I don't know when the mic died, but sorry about that. For the Temperance, Highness, I do feel like your energy around your partner, when you meet them, I do feel like this person is going to be very open to new ideas, very modern type person, you know, open to new perspectives and new technologies and all that sort of thing. I also feel like when you meet this person, it's not going to be at a social event or anything like that. I do feel like when you meet them, it might just be between the two of you. I don't know if you're going to meet them online or some sort of thing like that. I'm guessing maybe not online because I am sensing this person may work in the legal field. I don't know if this person works in a law office, but that was the first thing I thought of when I took out the justice card is they are working with, I don't know, legal documents or something like that. But I do feel like they're going to be working or doing something along those lines. And with the magician, I do feel like there's energy about them having that magic energy towards you. I do feel like this person is going to go beyond their means to please you and all that sort of energy. I do feel like this is going to feel like a good connection. But I feel like when this person meets you, Highness, they're not going to be intending for this to be a long-term thing. You know, it can always grow into a long-term thing. I just feel like at the moment when you're meeting them, it's not really going to feel like a long-term thing. You know what I mean? They're not looking for long-term commitment is what I'm saying, but you never know. It could turn into some of that, you know? And you got magic on your side, so I feel like whatever this is, it will end up being well. It's just kind of like what their energy is at this moment. So that's what I got for you, Highness. I think Ronnie is gonna come fix my mic again. Dottie, is Paul starting me, or is Paul stringing me along? Okay. We're good now? Alright. Sorry, Mike was having a problem again. Is Paul stringing me along and has no intentions of having a future with me? Okay, so Dottie. So what is Paul's intentions towards Dottie? What is Paul's intentions towards Dottie? What is Paul's intentions towards Dottie? Hi, Rock. Ooh, Dottie, what is going on here? I feel like there's energy. Okay, so for his intentions, I do feel like he does care about you. I do feel like he does want, romance, passion, that sort of thing, sex. I do feel like that energy is really strong. I don't know if that is something he has told you or not. There is a Seven of Cups in the dark, though, so I do feel like there's an energy about trying to make some smart decisions and trying to figure out what's going on. I do feel like there's a little bit of confusion about what their intentions are. So I feel like they're not really sure what their intentions are, so I'm not really sure if they're stringing you along on purpose. It might be unintentional is what I'm trying to say. They might not be intending for it to do it. Um, but I do feel like there's some kind of energy around that. You have the Four of Cups. But for the Cups, I also feel like there's kind of like an energy around feeling a little bit disconnected and feeling like they just want excitement. So I do feel like they just kind of like want the passion romance situation without a full term commitment kind of energy. If they're aware of it or not, I'm not sure. But you have the sun in the dark as well. So I do feel like whatever this is, I do feel like their energy is kind of like delays. I do feel like whatever they're thinking, I feel like they're kind of just gonna wing it as they go. So I feel like I'm not saying that it's a bad intention or like they're trying to string you along. I just feel like they're not really sure what their intentions are right now, and they're just kind of like playing it by ear kind of thing. They're just kind of like going with the flow and seeing what happens. But I do feel like right now their current energy is just kind of like wanting, you know, that sort of energy, that romance thing, more than like a serious love type of relationship. Yeah, that's what I got for you. I just kind of feel like it's more about them not having enough confidence for some reason. Maybe they don't feel confident enough to be in like a serious relationship for some strange reason. I don't know. I keep trying a rock. I might open a spot. Sometimes spots open at the end for some reason. When somebody leaves, a new spot opens, I think. I'm not sure. Techie, things coming to me over the next 3 months. Things coming to me in the next 3 months. For Techie. Oh, that's okay, Techie. You can rewatch it. This is a 2-for-1 deal. The next 3 months for Techie. I do feel like within the next 3 months you are going to get a commitment. So I don't know if this commitment is about work or romance or what this commitment is for you. It could also be like a commitment towards yourself. But I do feel like with the Ten of Cups, there is going to be a new beginning for you. I do feel like whatever this new beginning is, it will help you feel content, and I do feel like it's going to bring you some joy and some success and some balance. I do feel like whatever this energy is, you may even get some romance and that sort of situation, Techie. I can feel that for you. For the Page of Pentacles, I do feel like there's an energy about having some good news and kind of like manifesting some good positive energy towards you. I feel that. I do feel like there might be some procrastinating with making some progress, moving slower than you're hoping for, or I do feel like things may take a little bit longer to come together for you than you're hoping for. With the Four of Pentacles in the dark as well, I get a feeling that there's just some kind of energy about being successful in money. I just feel like it might take longer, may even take longer than the 3 months, but I do feel like it's kind of like a work in progress depending on how motivated you are and what your energy is and how much you get done within the next 3 months, Four of Pentacles as well in the dark. I do feel like there's an energy about being control over your money. I do feel like there might be a little bit of an energy about wanting to overspend, but I feel like the cards or the universe, the spirits want you to like be mindful of your money and don't overspend on things that are not really needed at this time. You also have the Nine of Swords in the dark. So I do feel like it's about you're going to be able to get some better sleep. I feel like you're going to be able to release some anxiety and stress and all sort of thing. I feel like you're going to be overcoming that and doing some self-healing overall, which is kind of some good energy. You also have the strength. So yeah, I feel like you do have the strength. The strength card also reminds you to listen to your animal instincts. Don't forget about your instincts and make sure that your judgment moving forward is you're really feeling comfortable with the decisions you're making, like not just with your mind, but like with how you feel internally. Like if you're doubting yourself, then maybe that's not the right decision for you. So really listen to your instincts and your intuition of what they're telling you and how to move forward through this journey, and stay positive because you do have the strength and courage to do that. That's what I got for you, Dottie. Sorry, it's Techie. Techie, I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. I knew it was Techie. Hands! SM. Okay, so I've seen the full question here. SM is interested in me, but is he looking for something casual? I'm looking for a long-term relationship, so I just want to know if he is a good idea or not. Okay, so you want to know if SM is in for the long run. Okay, so SM is interested in me. Is he looking for something casual? So this is for hands. Let's see. Hi, Lalima. How are you? Huh. For the Ace of Pentacles, I do feel like there's an energy around some unrealized opportunities. I do feel like whatever this connection is, it may take some time. I don't feel like it's something that's going to happen overnight. Hands, I do read the cards to light to you, to dark to me, if there's confusion about what I'm saying. For the Page of Pentacles, I am feeling there's an energy around, I don't know if it's like them or you, but I do feel like there's an energy around standing on guard and kind of like trying to protect themselves kind of energy, and not really wanting to move forward in that kind of light, With the Page of Pentacles too, I do feel like there's an energy about some kind of like lack of progress and like trying to learn from mistakes, but like trying not to repeat mistakes as well. So I do feel like they want to make a move. They want to have a connection. They want all these things. But at the same time, I'm feeling an energy about them like kind of like stepping back just because they're self-doubting themselves and having a little bit of fears for some reason. Or I don't know if this is your energy. Tarot roles can always be reversed. There is the Empress as well. So the Empress generally represents an abundance of love and all that sort of thing, opportunity. Because it's in the dark, I do feel like there might be a little bit of stagnation. Maybe this is going to take, like I said, a lot longer time than anticipating. Most likely you. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is an energy that's gonna not happen overnight. So I don't feel like there's anything negative. Like I'm not feeling like there's any like bad intentions or anything going on here. I do feel like there are genuine intentions going on here. Just kind of like feeling like there's somebody that, if it's you or them, that's standing on guard and like really protecting their heart, not wanting to open that up. So that is kind of like what is blocking this from happening. So if it is you, there's some things you can do to release some of that negativity, especially if that negativity is around a past person that you've had before. Whatever happened before, that is not going to happen to a new person. Or like just not having the idea of that repeating itself kind of energy. You have the Four of Cups as well, so I do feel like whatever this is, take some time. Don't rush into anything. It's okay to take your time. It's okay to feel that excitement and all that energy. Like it's okay to feel all that. You know, but also it's also about like releasing some negativity and like feeling connected and making sure your logic and your intuition and your instincts are all connected together very well and moving forward in whatever this is for you. That's what I got. Overall, it seems like a good idea, but I feel like, yeah, moving forward, Haynes, you're going to have to like work on that focus on releasing any negativity you may have, you know? That's what I got. Oh, the list is full? Okay, hot sun, thinking. What are Joey's plans on paying me back the money that he owes me soon? Okay, I gotcha. So will Joey, sorry, will Joey be paying Hot Sun back? You're welcome, Haynes. I'll be back tomorrow if you want to join again. It is fun. Tomorrow is Witchy Wednesday. I always find like Witchy Wednesday is the best. So will Joey be paying back Hot Sun soon? Two of Cups. I feel yes. I feel like he will. Let's just see. Will Joey be paying back Hot Sun soon? And the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is kind of like a neutral card, not a yes or a no. So I don't know if they're going to pay you back, but it may not be as soon as you're anticipating. You know? Oops. That did not want to come out. Okay, one at a time. Ten of Swords, they're definitely going to feel like it's going to take a longer than you're anticipating. So I do feel like he's going to pay you back, but I feel like it won't happen soon. Sorry about that, Hot Sun. Hopefully it's not too long. You're welcome, Hot Sun. GW, what is your question? Is GW still here? GW, are you still here? Is there somebody else on the list, Rodney? Oh, there you are. I see it now. I see it now. I want to know about current feelings for me. Will he contact me? Is Oh, wait, Ronnie, wait. I see their question now. Wait. Ronnie, I'm still at GW. I see her question now. She wants to know about someone's current feelings for them. Okay. Current feelings, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that name. I am so sorry. Is reconnection possible? Is reconciliation possible? No contact. Okay, let's just see. What is going on with that connection? What is going on with that connection? Ace of Wands, huh? the Ace of Wands, I do feel like there are some distractions and changes that are happening. I feel like there is kind of like a negative mindset going on there. There is the Ten of Cups though, so the Ten of Cups do represent um, things can go well. I do feel like there might be some sort of commitment. I'm not sure what that is for you. But I do feel like the alignment, the energy and the alignment is kind of a little bit off right now for some reason. There's also the Justice in the Dark. For the Justice in the Dark, I do feel like there's kind of like some problems between the two of you. I don't know what it is. I do feel like there's somebody that's not really taking accountability for their actions, or, I just feel like there's some kind of things that are not really working out well. So I'm not sure what that energy is. The Page of Cups is in the dark, so I do feel like there is some resistance, like resisting feelings and like resisting actions and just, that kind of energy. I do feel like there's a letdown of being a little bit over sensitive and kind of immature. So I don't really feel like there is much point or energy around like for them forgiving you or reconciliation. I don't really feel that is happening. I feel like if it does, it's not gonna end well. There's gonna be some issues. That's what I got for you, GW. Mike, what's going to happen between me and Sharon? Like, are we going to get married? This is from Mike. So what's going to happen between Mike and Sharon? Mike and Sharon. Sorry, I'm still on Mike. There was 2 cards there. 2 for 1 deal. That's always fun. A hidden message for you, Mike. Ooh, look at that energy. Huh. You did get the 9 of Cups and the King of Cups, both on the dark. So I kind of feel like the energy or whatever's going on between the two of you, I don't know if like one of you or both of you have exposed your feelings towards each other. And I don't feel like that is a bad thing. I just feel like that is something that has happened. With the King of Cups, I do feel like there's a little bit of analyzing the situation. I don't know if like I don't know what this energy is between the two of you, but I do feel like there's a little bit of focus on yourself. So I don't know if this energy is you, Mike, or Sharon's energy, but I do feel like, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but I do feel like this energy is kind of like questioning the whole thing. Like, what is this? Is this a good connection? Is this not? Just feeling like there's a lot of questioning going on there. You do have the Fool, so I do feel like whatever this connection is a good opportunity. I do feel like for you, Mike, this is worth the risk for you. I'm not sure how she is feeling about this, but I do feel like overall it is a good connection. The Ten of Pentacles also represents a positive beginning. Whatever this beginning is, I do feel like there's going to be some family life. So with the family tree and that sort of energy, I do feel like the marriage is a possibility that may be coming up in conversation. I don't know if it's like a concrete thing for sure at this time, because I do feel like there's some kind of questions going on there. The Seven of Cups is also in the dark, so I do feel like there's energy around trying to make some smart decisions and like trying to figure out what this is and trying not to be overreacting to anything too soon or rushing into anything too quickly is what I'm feeling. I also feel like whatever this energy is kind of like trying to figure out, is this like a fantasy or if this is like a real kind of connection energy that is happening right now. So that is some positive energy. That's what I got for you, Mike. I'm sorry, V. My list is closed, but I will be back tomorrow. I rock. Will V and I reconcile into union soon? Ooh. I rock. Is I rock still here? Will V and I reconcile into union soon? Ooh. I don't know what's going on, Iraq, but all of the cards are in the dark towards you. So I do feel like there's some kind of negative energy going on here. With the death card in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy around some changes, but I feel like there's some fear about changing or fear about the changes that are happening. I do feel like some of these changes may be delayed a little bit or delayed ending, whatever that is for you. I do feel like there might be, I don't know if it's you or V is kind of like going through some things. I don't know if they're going through a period of anxiety or stress or whatever that is for them. There's also the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is in the dark, so I do feel like whatever this energy is, kind of like about playing it small and not like really having too many high expectations moving forward for some reason. I'm also feeling there's energy about some unexpected delays that you may not be aware of maybe happening between the two of you for some reason. Whatever that is. For the Seven of Pentacles in the dark as well, I am feeling there's energy around having some, like, struggling to see the vision, like struggling to see what is ahead and what's coming for you, like what is behind this garden, you know, what else is out there. I do feel like there's a little bit of that. So I don't feel like this is quite the end, because I feel like if this was the end and this was done and finished, the death card would have been in the light, but it's not. So I do feel like there is a chance here. I just feel like right now there's kind of like a little bit of an energy that is just kind of like not necessarily sitting well with the universe, you know? So I do feel like it's going to take a little bit longer for that energy to say yes or no between the reconnection and reconciliation and that sort of thing, you know? But you also have the Hermit in the dark, so I do feel like there is a time for you to not to be alone. I do feel like this is a time for you guys to connect, maybe have that conversation, maybe reopen up that conversation about what has happened and how to move forward with that energy. Anxiety for him? Okay, yeah, I do feel like there's energy about having that conversation. Maybe not bring up a relationship type of connection or whatever this is, but I do feel like there's, you know, the Hermit in the dark, I do feel like it's, like if the Hermit was in the light, it would mean that they need more time alone, but right now they don't need time alone. They do need some closure, some talking, whatever this is. So I don't know if you want to reach out to them or not. That is totally up to you. This is just what the cards in the universe want you to know. Hi, I'm Lourdes. I am sorry. I think my list is closed. I'm so sorry, but I will be back tomorrow, 2 hours earlier than now. He wants to talk on Saturday. Oh, that is good. Yes, yes. But we need... Yeah. Talking is good, Iraq. Definitely. The cards are definitely suggesting that talking is good. That's good energy. Yeah. Hear him out. Like, really listen to what he has to say, you know? Yeah. Oh, so the list is closed? Thank you all for coming. I will be back tomorrow night. If you want to come check that out, tomorrow night is Witchy Wednesday. You can also ask any question you want. But on Wednesdays, you can also ask some questions about your spirituality or whatever you want to know about tarot or being some kind of mystical being, a witch, or whatever you feel like talking about is open for discussion tomorrow. If you want to check that out, I'll be back tomorrow 2 hours earlier than now, so I don't know what time it is where you are. For me, it's 9 p.m., so I do start at 7 p.m. And yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow and Thursday and Sunday if you want to check that out. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, and Discord if you want to check that out as well. I love to have you follow me. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow or next time. I hope everyone has a good week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.